For Iraqis, another unbearable summer has now begun. While the Iraqi port city of Basrah is used to scorching summers, this year it started sooner than expected, bringing misery to residents in a city which is also plagued by frequent electricity cuts. Our next report gets you all the details. Take a look.
Just days into summer, the temperature in Basrah has soared to around 45 degrees Celsius. 74-year-old Muhammad's modest home has a flimsy sheet metal roof that retains the sweltering heat.
We are really tired. It's a terrible situation. The roof of the house is made of tin. There is no electricity. If they just provide us with electricity and some fresh water, we can't even use the water for bathing because it is dirty and salty. How much longer will we remain in this situation? We are very tired, and youngsters are too. We, the elderly, are sick and tired. Why is the government doing this to us? Instead of helping those in need, it is torturing us. God doesn't accept this situation.
Further north, in the capital of Baghdad, temperatures have already topped 50 degrees Celsius in the shade. Iraq's infrastructure, battered by decades of conflict, adds to the people's woes. Many Iraqis are struggling to survive, and spending around $105 a month for a private generator is not an option for most people in this country.
We sweat and get tired a lot. It's unbearably scorching. But we have no other solution, because if we sit without work, we will die of hunger. We have to go outside.
Iraq is plagued by droughts, recurrent sandstorms, desertification, and a drop in river water levels. In Basrah, high humidity aggravates the oppressive heat. Chronic power cuts are worse during the summer months. Only those who can afford private generators are able to keep their fridges or air conditioning units running. Neighboring Iran supplies around 1/3 of Iraq's power sector needs. However, US sanctions on Iranian oil and gas have complicated Baghdad's payments for the imports. This has resulted in longer power cuts for Iraq's population of more than 41 million people, many of whom blame the politicians and endemic corruption for their circumstances. Iraq's water scarcity is also a major crisis in the making. The Euphrates and Tigris rivers are historically considered the lifelines of Iraq's once fertile land. Now, they are drying up. Since mid-April, Iraq has been battered by 10 sandstorms, a product of intense drought, soil degradation, high temperatures, and low rainfall linked to climate change. President Barham Salih has warned that tackling climate change must become a national priority for Iraq, and that it is an existential threat to the country's future. However, efforts to address such issues appear to have been pushed aside, as Iraq grapples with the political deadlock that has left it without a new government after elections last October. The World Bank recently warned that Iraq would be particularly hard hit by climate change, with a significant effect on the economy and employment. Unless solutions are found, the country could suffer a 20% drop in water resources by 2050.
WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.